This is your basic program for preparing the line with the help of ready-made line function. Okay, here we have to consider the different header files. For example, hash include graphics.h, standard input output file, and console regarding file, header file. Okay, console regarding file is regarding to the output screen where we want to display the graphics images or the any text information for accessing the data from the user. Okay, and stdio.h means standard input output file. Whenever we access the input from the end user, we need to be execute that printf statement. So the coding and the function is get from this particular stdio.h header file. So after that we consider the void main function is here, opening bracket, closing bracket. Here we need to be initialize the graphics. For that we need a two parameters. For example, whenever we initialize the graphics, we need to be access the graphics driver and graphics mode, which having the data type is integer. So we can declare that variable graphics mode and graphics driver. So GD is equal to detect. So with the help of this, the system detects the graphics driver whenever we execute that statement. So after that, we need to be initialize the graphics with the help of initgraph function. So init graph ampersand gd comma ampersand gm comma in double quotes we need to be display the or mention the particular path for accessing the graphics drivers and graphics mode. So here we use the turbo C3. So C colon double slash turbo C3 double slash BGI. This is the path for accessing the graphics driver and graphics mode. So after that we need to be print the line with the help of ready-made line function. For example, line in bracket we need to be mention the four parameters. For example, the starting and end point of line, and every point of the starting point having the two coordinate x1 y1, and end point having also two coordinates x2 y2. So we need to be consider the particular value here. One zero zero comma 100 comma 100 comma 200 suppose. So here the line which having the p point which having the two coordinates x1 and y1, x1 is equal to 100, y1 is equal to 100. Here this is the value of x2 and y2. Okay, after that we need to be consider the close graph. Close graph function, because whenever we initialize the graphics, we again shift from graphics mode to the text mode, then get ch. Whenever we call the or get the character from the keyboard, we can again switch to the main program. We can save the file with the help of .c. Here is the output. This is your starting point, 100, and again we can set the second endpoint of the line is 100 and 200. So here is the output of the particular program. Why we switch the get ch? Because whenever we call the close graph function and after entering that particular key, the particular screen is shifted from current screen to another. So therefore we need to be a close the graphics after executing the get ch function. So here is the static program. Whenever we have to execute or implement the dynamic program, we need to be access the value from the user. So here we have to declare the x1 comma x2 comma y1 comma y2. Okay, after that we need to be access the value from the end user. So we need a required the init printf statement and scanf statement for executing the value or accessing the value from the end user. Here we have to mention the x1, y1, x2, comma y2 here. So here we have to access printf statement /n. It is for the new line. Enter the value of x1, y1, x2, y2. Okay. After that, the printf statement is to be display after entering the value from the user on the screen. We can scan that value with the help of scanf statement. So scanf percent double quotes %d is the specifier for integer. How many times we have to mention the %d? 4 times, because we need to be access the 4 value from the end user. So %d, %d, %d. After that, comma, ampersand x1, comma, ampersand y1, comma, ampersand x2, comma, ampersand y2. Here, whenever we execute the program, system display the message. For example, enter the value of x1, y1, x2, y2 here. So user enter the value. For example, we enter the 100. First 100 is the value of x1. Second 100 is the value of y1. Next 200 and 100. 200 is the value of x2 and 100 is the value of y2 here. So this is the output for the program. This is the dynamic program, means we can access the value at the runtime. Static means we can initialize the value in the given program. So this is the example program for the DDA line drawing algorithm. Here we need to be consider the mathematical functions, because we can use the sine function here. So the value or the meaning of the sine function is accessed from the math.h header file. So if you want to display the line or draw the line with the help of DDA line, we require the starting point of the line and ending point of the line. Then we need to be calculate delta x, delta y, and according to that we have to mention that delta x or delta y as a length. So we need a different variables to store that value. So here we have to mention the value. Whenever we use the calculation of delta x and delta y, we need a division, so which having the floating point result. So we mention those variable, declare those variable as a float. So float x y, x1 y1, x2 y2, delta x, delta y, and length. Then we can initialize the graphic. So we need a graphics driver and graphics mode parameter. It is a type of integer. So here we have to declare as an integer, and I is a required for iterations for looping. So it is also a type of integer. So we have to declare I as an integer. Next, if you want to clear the output which is previously executed, so we need a clear screen CLR SCR function to clear the previously outputted screen. After that, you need to be access x1, y1, x2, y2 value from the user. You can use single printf and scanf statement as we discussed in previous program, or you can separately use the printf and scanf statement. So here we have to access the value of x1, y1, x2, y2 from the end user dynamically. After that, either you have to use the GD is equal to detect function for detect the graphics driver, or either you can use the detect graph in bracket ampersand GD comma ampersand GM. Both are the used for the same purpose. After that, we have to initialize the graphics with the help of init graph function. After that, we can calculate delta x and delta y, which having the variable name is delta x and delta y. We can use the ABS function, absolute function, which access from the math.h header file. Then we can check if the value of delta x is greater than delta y or not. If it is greater than delta y, then we have to assign as a length, else we can assign delta y as a length. Again, we have to calculate the delta x, delta y with the help of x2 minus x1 divided by length. Then delta y is equal to y2 minus y1 divided by length. If we want to find out the next pixel on the given line segment for the plotting purpose, we need to find out the next x on the given line and next y on the given line. So here we have to calculate it. X is equal to x1 plus 0.5 and y is equal to y1 plus 0.5. This is the initial value we have to plot or start the particular line segment. Next, here we can consider the recursion function. Sorry, there is no recursion function. We have to consider the while loop here. for whether how many times we have to access that while loop. If the I is less than equal to length, till that condition we have to execute, or we have to find the next pixel on the given line segment. So here we can initialize the I is equal to 1, because we have to start with the 1 to I is less than equal to length parameter. So we can consider the put pixel, because with the help of put pixel we can plot or put the pixel on the given screen. And with the help of this we need to be a prepare the line segment. So here we have to use the particular put pixel function, which having the three coordinates x, y and 12 is the color code for that particular color code for the particular line or pixel. So 12 is the color. Either you have to use the variable integer value, or you can mention the color directly, name of color here in a character type. So with the help of this we need to be change the pixel color. So next is x is equal to x plus delta x, and next y is equal to y plus delta y. So here with the help of this we consider the value of next x and next y on the next point on the given line segment. So after that we can shift from I is equal to 1 to I is equal to 2, means we have to start the next iteration, because we need to be find out the next pixel on the given line segment. So delay is the function through which we have to give the specific time span between the statement execution. So with the help of this we have to uh, view the particular line is drawing. There is no appearance of the line is fixed. We can see that the line is drawing with the help of one point to another point, because we can give the delay between the function execution. This is the basic layout program for the line drawing algorithm with the help of DDA, means digital differential analyzer algorithm. We can run the program here. First, we need to be enter the value of x1. Here we have to enter the value of x1 is 150. Sorry for interrupt. Here we have to run enter the value of x1 is 150, then y1 is 100, then x2 is 200, and y1 is 300. Suppose, sorry, 300. So you can see that the appearance of line is different here, and we can with the help of delay function it start from one point to another point, and the appearance is like a motion it display. There is no fixed appearances here. And you can say the disadvantage of vector generation here. So the thickness of line is different or vary, because we can consider the approximate value of that nearest pixel to consider the line drawing parameter. So this is the disadvantage of vector generation, as we earlier discussed.